Peeves, are you in there? Peeves, open the door. Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, thank God, you're still you. Okay, great.
What the hell is going on?
I'm sorry, have you seen anybody following you? Someone who doesn't look like right?
No, I've been taking a nap. We've got that Laboa meeting later.
Laboa. I think this is about Laboa.
You're not making any sense.
I think that somebody wants to stop us from having our Lady Arcaders Best of Awards this year. I think somebody doesn't want us celebrating our community's fantastic taste in video games.
Why would somebody do that? These were amazing submissions from the members of our private Discord community, all released in the year 2025.
That's it. I don't know. All I know is that somebody is following me. And if they're following me, they're following you too.
Welcome everyone. We are live now right outside the Lady Arcaders Theater on the red carpet in beautiful downtown Toronto, where the Lady Arcaders Best of 2025 Awards hosted by Sweet Peeps and Jaypeg will start very soon. It is a star-studded night, so we are here chatting with some of our celebrities to check out their fashion. First up, hello and welcome.
Good evening, Toronto.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well.
I have a very important question for you. Who are you wearing?
I'm wearing checks on the sleeves, stripes on the diagonal offset shirt, and gingham on the skirt.
Do you have any inspirations for your fashion today?
It's all Chanel.
It's all Chanel. That's what we like to hear. Now, I do have to ask you, what award are you most excited to see tonight?
I simply must see the results of the My Serval Award for Video Game Excellence.
Is there any specific game you think is going to win?
I think it's going to be a Promise Mascot Agency sweep.
Ooh, that's a very good guess. Well, hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. I hope you enjoy the awards.
Thank you.
And next up we have... Hello, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing absolutely fabulous. I gotta ask, who are you wearing?
I am wearing a Frame Fatale zip-up with the Awesome Games Unquent 2026 runner shirts, and just in general, a very cutesy outfit.
We love to see it. Are there any inspirations for your outfit tonight?
There are not. It is a unique style.
And that's what we like to hear. Live your truth. Is there any award that you're most excited to see tonight?
I'm very excited for the Mouse Shy Award for Video Game Excellence.
Is there any game that you think is going to win?
All the games are on the table, and so honestly, I would have to pick probably Blueprints.
Blueprints is a very good pick, but honestly, it's a very unpredictable night. I hope you enjoy the awards. And finally, our last celebrity here. Hello, how are you?
Doing fantastic. How are you doing?
I'm doing absolutely amazing. I gotta ask you the same question. Who are you wearing tonight?
I am wearing a little indie company from Illinois called Jaypeg. Very French inspired.
We love to hear it. Are there any awards you are excited to see tonight?
I am most excited for the Xyz Award for Video Game Excellence.
Are there any specific games you think are going to win?
Oh, there are so many games that are nominated that could win, but I'm gonna have to give it to Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I love my RPGs.
We do love RPGs, and that Claire Obscure has been a huge game this year, so that is a very wonderful choice. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. And with that, it looks like the awards are going to start very soon. Let's head on inside.
It's time now for the Lady Arcaders Best of 2025 Awards with your hosts, Sweet Peeps and Jaypeg.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the Lady Arcaders Best of 2025 Awards, the only awards show celebrating the fantastic and spectacular video game taste of our Lady Arcaders members. My name is Sweet Peeps.
And I'm Jaypeg. That's right. We asked our members for their favorite video game releases of 2025, and they delivered. Every submission is a winner here at Laboa.
Thank you so much to everyone who submitted. And before we get to our first award of the night, I would like to call your attention to the polls that will be periodically appearing in front of your seat here at the Lady Arcaders Theater. Make sure you fill out those polls so we can have a little bit of audience participation here tonight. So, without further ado, let's start the show with our first award.
The Professor Birch Award for Video Game Excellence goes to Peak. Well, about that, it appears that the Scoutmaster did get into some of our wires and threw them everywhere. That is okay. We are back. Seriously, Peak is a phenomenal game. It was brilliant when it came out, and I can't agree with Birch enough that, yes, it is made better and sometimes worse in hilarious ways by the presence of your friends. And it is a wonderful, wonderful game of that. And it's really cool that the devs have continued to add 2 new biomes, tons of new items, new mechanics, and they're constantly improving it even while it's out. And every day is a fresh new mountain.
That's right. We truly are the friends we keep. And that is just absolutely fantastic. I love games like this. I love hanging out with my friends, getting silly, fighting with each other whenever we accidentally use an item or accidentally drop someone in lava. It happens, and you learn and change, you link, you build together, and I love that.
So Birch, thank you so much for your submission of Peak. I could not agree more.
The Mouse Shy Award for Video Game Excellence goes to Squeakross Home Squeak Home. Build a better home for the cute little rodents in your life in Abloon's Squeakross Home Squeak Home. Solve more than 600 Picross puzzles to earn furniture and accessories, and spend hours and hours seething with jealousy that this isn't how buying and building IKEA furniture works. You know, as I understand it, Jay, you've never played a Picross game.
I have never played a single Picross game, but I think if there was one that would be the place to start, I think it would be this one because it looks really cute and it has the added benefit of furniture and interior design. So it's already got me on that front. Though I have to admit, the concept of math has frightened me for such a time. But hey, I think this one looks awesome and the music sounds like adorable. So I'm really, really interested in it.
Well, it's less math and more pattern recognition. So if you are somebody who enjoys logic puzzles, that again, it's not really math per se, there are numbers, definitely give this one a try. I love The Sims. I love anything that lets me build, cute little furniture, and I love dioramas. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with the little dioramas that American Girl had before. They had these little rooms. You remember those? These little rooms that you could buy the tiny little furniture and do that. So I love Paycross games, and I love that sort of vibe. So I really, this one I'm very, very glad that it's a winner tonight. So thank you so much, Mouse Shy, for your submission of Squeakross Home Squeak Home.
This just in, an airplane full of well-dressed rodents has crash landed on the remote and deserted Kabuto Island. Joining me here on the scene is Peebs.
Thanks, Jay. These rodents are in quite a pickle. Let's see what's happening.
Hi, we're with Lady Arcaders Action News, and we were wondering if we could get an interview with you for the folks at home. Wait, come back! What is this, some kind of map?
Doesn't look like any map I've ever seen. Hey, Jay. How did we get to this island anyway?
No clue, but we don't really have time to think about that right now. After those rodents! We need a different strategy. Wait, I have an idea. Let's go. Now you can't escape my interview.
What? Your interview? But I thought I was gonna interview them.
So what? The nets were my idea, so it's my scoop.
Well, there's only one way I know how to solve this. Rodent combat.
Hi, this is Mans. You're watching the Lady Arcaders Best of 2025 Awards.
We had a fantastic poll go up by our folks backstage. Opinion on the friend slop genre. Poll options were love it, I don't have friends, or it's okay, I guess. And the resounding winner of that poll is, of course, with 78%, love it. And I love friend slop. I love cutie slop. I love cuteness in general. Thank you so much, everyone, for your participation in that poll.
I also could not agree more. Friend Slop is the thing that brings us all together, whether it is Peak or other games like Repo or Phasmophobia or the preview of Crash Out Crew. They are a good way to yell at your friends affectionately.
That's right, and none of those games are featured tonight here at Laboa. Let's move on to our next award.
And the Valiant Son Award for video game excellence goes to Kabuto Park. Spend the summer battling beautiful bugs to win the championship in Doot and Zaku's Kabuto Park. Choose your team, upgrade your gear, and share candy with your little beetle friends in this cute creature collector. Seriously, this game is phenomenal.
It is so cute. And what is it you were telling me about the speedrun scene?
Well, the dev is very, very cooperative with the speedrunners, going so far as to add a completely new bug on the request of the runners for a category. So the devotion is well earned. Whether you say bug game or gug game, I agree with you. This game rules, and you can see chat lighting up with joy. Could not
That's right.
agree.
Right. Our audience here at the Lady Arcaders Theatre in scenic Toronto, Ontario, Canada, just are going absolutely agog for this very cute bug collector game. And that's absolutely fantastic. So thank you all so much for your interest in video games in general. It's fantastic that you're all here with us. Give yourselves a round of applause. Amazing.
And thank you so much to the Valiant Sun for your submission of Kabuto Park.
The Metroid Crime Award for Video Game Excellence goes to Blueprints. Bake your noodle in the best way as you solve the mystery of the Mount Holly estate in Dogyubom's Brainbender Blueprints. Use your allowance wisely as you build a sprawling complex in your search for the elusive 46th room. Jay, this is certainly a game that's been at the forefront of loads of people's minds, but you and I are similar in that we are not people who will play games like this on our own. We prefer helping others play it. I'm saying this in the kindest way towards us I can.
No, it's 100% true. I used the term backseating, but I mean it in the way that it's a willing. So it's not a backseat as much as I like to be in the passenger seat of games like this. I really enjoy sitting on the couch and watching somebody else play Blueprints while I give my opinions and help along the way. If you put the controller in my hand, we're gonna be there a while and not necessarily in the good way. But the game is incredible.
That's right. You and I are more Watson to somebody else's homes.
Yeah.
That's enough for us. Thank you so much, Metroid Crime, for your submission of Blueprints.
And the My Serval Award for Video Game Excellence goes to Aina Dream Barbecue Chapter 1. Aina is searching for the boss in Aina Team's Aina Dream Barbecue Chapter 1. Ina is searching for the boss in Ina Team's Ina Dream Barbecue Chapter 1. Explore a strange animated world, meet an inspired cast of characters, and in this first chapter, try to find the lonely doors, bathroom before it's too late. Find the I'm trying to say okay, fine. It's whatever. The game is amazing. It's a visual treat and also a visual disturbance, but like in an affectionate way. It looks so cool.
Right. This is definitely, I haven't played this yet, but this is definitely my sort of humor, my sort of design. I really love the mixing and matching and mishmash of different visual styles and different, all of that sort of thing. And this is what I think of when I think of video games. This is art, this is gaming. It's big gaming. It is the hugest gaming that I can think of. And speaking of gaming, we do have a couple of polls. We had a poll, where would you rather live? A terrarium or Mount Holly? And it was overwhelmingly by one vote in favor of a terrarium. And Jay, do we currently have a poll open right now?
Yeah, we absolutely do. Currently, you could explain to us, do you know what's going on in Ina Dream Barbecue? Your choices are yes, no, perchance, and what? And frankly, I understand every single answer. Although, the singular vote right now for yes, you're brave. Come off mute. I have questions.
That must be my serval.
But for real, this game looks amazing. I love the combination of the more elaborate animation with the sillier here, the different textures. It comes across as beautiful. And it's awesome. Thank you so much.
Hello and welcome back. I'm here with Jaypeg. Today is the day of the big Sonic Racing Crossworlds Grand Prix.
That's right, Peebs, and what an exciting event this promises to be. And we've got an exclusive eye on the action at Lady Arcaders Raceway.
I'm standing here amongst the crew, getting ready for this race. The excitement is palpable, and everyone here is hungry for first place. Quite literally, because the prize is a chili dog. Oh, and they're off.
Can you see what's going on in all the commotion down there?
It would appear the racers have entered their first crossworlds. You can see through the mist the blueprint's course. In fact, the racers are having to stop and solve a puzzle before being able to progress.
Those racers are going to be stuck there for weeks.
Now, it looks like some of the racers have made it through to the next crossworld.
Indeed they have. Eagle-eyed viewers will notice that they are on the Power Wash Simulator crossworld. And there's water flying everywhere. Some of these runners are getting a free car wash out of the deal. I'm just trying not to get soaked.
Well, be careful out there. Pressure washers are capable of breaking the skin.
Can you tell us a bit about our final crossworld in today's race?
I have no idea.
Well, that's Dream BBQ Ina for you. And that concludes our coverage of today's race.
Wait, who won?
I don't know. Let's say Shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Aneurysms, and you're watching the Lady Arcaders Best of 2025 Awards.
We have some new poll results. Jay, are you excited? Do you want to go over these poll results with us?
I sure do. We asked you if you know what's going on in a Dream Barbecue, and with 17 votes, the answer was perchance, which frankly is a lot more confidence than I expected going into this. You're all very brave and very understanding. Peeps, how did you feel?
You know what? I'm thinking they should give a little bit of that confidence to us, because as excited as I am to play Ina Dream Barbecue Chapter 1, I am a little bit afraid that I won't know what's going on once I play it. But so, I really, absolutely am so excited to play it. And thank you so much, everyone in your seats here in the Lady Arcaders Theater. Thank you so much for filling out that poll. The Chaffee Award for Video Game Excellence goes to Power Wash Simulator 2. Future Labs is back with Power Wash Simulator 2 with new locations, new equipment, and new mysterious stains I don't exactly want to identify. No, really, please do not tell me where that stain came from. But aside from the mysterious stains, where else are you gonna ASMR, everyone? Where else are you gonna have the amazing sounds of where else? There's only 2 video games out there, and one of them is this one. Jay, have you played either of these games?
I did play the first one, and had a really great time with it. I think it's really a brilliant concept for a game in that it seems so, how do you make this fun? And yet it is. And as we can see from chat, Power Wash Simulator 2 said, okay, how do we improve on the first one and having a cat? And we added 2 more cats. Now please, chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but I am of the understanding that the 3 cats' names are Ulysses, Bubble, and Squeak. Is that correct? You're going to have to tell me, but I know at least one is Ulysses, right? Okay.
I can't be the one to tell you because I'm still playing the first one, but this just means I need to pick this one up. Thank you so much, Chaffee, for your nomination of Power Wash Simulator 2. Jay, wouldn't you know it? We've got another poll that has just ended. Did Shadow win the race fairly? 10 folks say yes, he's just that cool. 2 want a replay, and 0 people said yes. Now, here is my question to you, Jay. Have you ever seen a hedgehog that cool in your entire life?
I think there's a second place, but we're not talking about him right now. We're talking about how cool Shadow is specifically. And I think his red lowlights in his spine are really doing something for him. I think it's a really flattering look, and I think it's really iconic. Although I think if you sat down and asked him about it, he would get a little frustrated because he probably doesn't want to talk about it. But that's just how cool he is. That's okay.
That's just how cool Shadow the Hedgehog is. He is, in fact, the ultimate life form. once again, I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to have the folks here in the audience share their opinions with us. Let's get to the next award. Let's get to the next award.
And the Radiant Lumina Award for Video Game Excellence goes to... The Radiant Lumina Award for Video Game Excellence goes to Sonic Racing Cross Worlds.
Traveling so fast, is this the future or the past? No stopping anyone, no stopping anyone. Grab those golden rings, those things will make your engine sing better than everyone, better than everyone. Here we go, time to blow. Here we go, fast like whoa. Here we go, out of control. I'm gonna put in the work. I got my power going berserk. Waste no patience, I don't work. I'm number one, that's for sure. Set your goals, feel their soul. The Sonic racing all around the world, faster than ever.
Gotta go fast alongside your friends Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and more across various dazzling locales in Sonic Team's Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Anyone want a chili dog? I can stop off for a chili dog before the next race starts. Just like let me know. Just like text me or say it in chat. No, for real. I love Sonic games. Flat out. Peeps, what's your opinion on Sonic games?
I have never played a Sonic game. I have a question for you. What's your opinion on the Sonic movies?
I've never seen the movies. So together we make one really big Sonic enjoyer and one full-on Sonic hater.
I love that for us. What's your favorite racing game?
Not one that's nominated here today, but I really do like Sonic Racing Cross Worlds and what it brings to the table. It's the only one with Hatsune Miku.
Speaking of Hatsune Miku, we have a new poll open. Make sure you fill that out. I am also a little thirsty.
I'm sorry, yes. Everybody, reminder to hydrate as we are doing this. But for real, what game should Hatsune Miku be in next? I want to hear what you have to say. And while we get ready for that, thank you so much, Radiant Lumina, for your submission of Sonic Racing Cross Worlds.
The Astrid the Horror Girl Award for Video Game Excellence goes to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. The World of Darkness has never been quite as sexy as this. Explore scenic Seattle alongside Elder Vampire Fire and solve the mystery of which vampire clan has the best dance moves in the Chinese Room's Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. This one is very interesting because it's had a long development cycle and it's come out to acclaim. I mean, it's been received well, and it just that begs the question. That begs the question: what is your favorite monster in media? I am partial to werewolves, and I know that's not a very popular answer, but I'm curious, Jay, what is yours?
I'm an eldritch horror enjoyer, personally. We don't have to unpack that. But I also think vampires are cool. And honestly, Vampire the Masquerade, the series is beloved for a reason. And people have great taste. Astrid has great taste. This game looks incredibly fun. The music, like, it's an incredibly fun time. And I love that it's also got an element of like mystery and noir to it. I think that that's really, really cool. And it looks really fun. I really want to play it.
And it looks like it has a pretty good character creator and lots of hairstyles. And you gave me a good character creator. I'm in there for hours before the game even actually starts. So again, Astrid, the horror girl, thank you so much for your submission.
We are live in front of Lady Arcader's HQ, where protesters are currently swarming over the inclusion of games such as Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, Horses, and Brush Burial Gutter World in their inclusion in the Lady Arcader's Best of Awards 2025. The protesters in question have stated that their objections to the 3 games inclusion lies in the content of each game, including, but not limited to, scenes of physical violence, gore, vampire BDSM, psychological trauma, immersive sim gameplay, demon titties, misogyny, and horseplay. Comments from some of the protesters include, I'm all for games that contribute to the societal numbing to ultra-violence, but I draw the line at sexy vampires and moral quandaries. If it's not on Steam, I don't think it should qualify. And, I quote, thick demon thighs save lives. Fascinating. We go live now to an interview with Horses themselves about the controversy. Horses?
Thank you. So I set out to make something that truly challenged people. So it only makes sense that folks are pushing back against it. That's what happens when you make art for an audience that only wants entertainment.
Well said. Up next, we have...
Hey! Video games are supposed to be fun. I don't want to feel empathy. I want to just shoot things. Whatever happened to video games that were just fun and nice and sweet and good? I feel like video games these days I just want to have like fun, and I don't want to.
Cut the cameras, break. Let's go to break.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. Just cut.
Hi, I'm Eliza, and you're watching the Lady Arcader's Best of 2025 Awards.
That poll that we had earlier, what game should Hatsune Miku be in next? Of course, that secret 4th option. I was going to come up with a random video game, but let's go ahead and say Horses.
You know, that's a good choice.
I don't know why I said that just now, but
you know, I was trying to envision Hatsune Miku and Horses, so that did catch me off guard. That being said, I would like to shout out that Peak and Blueprints did tie for 2nd place for that, and I did see somebody in chat say the phrase Hatsune Piku, which that one's gonna live with me. Thank you so much. I'm gonna be thinking about that one for a while. But y'all, thank you so much. Please keep an eye on those polls as they come through. We love to hear what you have to say. But without further ado, let's go on to our next award. The EXI Award for Video Game Excellence goes to Horses. It's pet play in a special type of way in Santaragione's controversial multimedia release Horses. Banned from multiple distributors, this surrealist horror story begs the question, yay or nay? But all things aside, the idea of censoring games as a form of self-expression, even when it makes you uncomfortable, not cool. Games do not have to be cozy and comforting all the time, and there are a lot of games that you could argue are more violent or upsetting than Horses that do stay up. When you look at something as a form of creativity and self-expression, sometimes it's going to make you feel something, and sometimes that thing is not always good, and that's part of the medium.
That's right, and whether or not a game or a movie or a book or a play or a song, whatever, whether or not it's good or it's bad, you cannot judge it by its goodness or its badness based on its content. You can't say, oh, this is too sexy or this is too violent and therefore I am going to discount it wholesale. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. Of course, there are times when things are too much, you know, but this Horses is not an example of too much, and banning it from multiple game distribution platforms was an odd choice. It was a very odd choice.
Mm-hmm. It showed a lot of misunderstanding for the way that games have developed over time. But we're still very, very happy to have it on this list. And you can see that we have a poll in chat asking, are video games art? And I'm not going to spoil everything, but currently the answer is unanimous. Seriously though, we're very, very grateful. Thank you, Axie, for bringing this to the table.
That's right, we do have this poll open for just a little longer. And remember, thank you so much. Remember, we're here celebrating the fantastic taste of our Lady Arcaders community members. And I want to once again thank everyone who submitted a game. Thank you everyone who has come tonight to enjoy our award show, to enjoy the fantastic taste of our Lady Arcaders members. Thank you so much. I mean, we get to do this. We get to come up with fun award shows that have nothing odd, nothing weird going on. You know, they're just very fun, normal. And I really appreciate being a part of a community that allows us to do that.
Yeah, we are here to create, and y'all brought your creativity and your joy and your love for games in, and we are incredibly, incredibly grateful for your time, for your participation here, and our mutual love of gaming.
I'd say there's a lot of big gaming happening tonight. And the poll has closed. It is unanimous. Video games, with 36 votes, are in fact art.
Thank you so much, chat, for voting and sharing your opinions. I think Peebs and I both agree with that pretty clearly.
That's right, that's right. And we also agree with continuing on to our next award. The Venata Award for Video Game Excellence goes to Rush Burial Gutter World. Whip your tail until it is done. Join Sexy Devil Fennel in Brush Burial Gutter World the PS1 style immersive combat sim from Knife Demon Software. You know, that sexy devil Fennel sure does have a lot of really cute outfits. I mean, that is what struck me the most about this main character design. Just a plethora of pleather, or maybe it's leather. I don't know I don't know Fennel's taste. But just the fact that this game has so many options, customizations for clothing, I really love seeing that in a video game, especially one you wouldn't anticipate it, one that being in like a combat sim.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that as soon as I saw this, first of all, I don't know that the words brush, burial, gutter world had been put together into a sentence before this game existed. It feels like a brand new sentence. But more importantly, the visuals on this game are stunning. Yes, you are like a devil stabbing people with your tail and also using it as a form of transportation, and it looks super awesome. But I have a soft spot for when devs make something harken back to a previous like graphical style and choose to tell their story in that way, and to have multiple outfit choices that are essentially a couple pixels and polygons and are still like unique and different from each other. It's really admirable and it's really fun and cool. And I can see from y'all's reactions in chat, a few people have wishlisted this just from seeing this at the awards. So this is what it's about, everybody, is you have come in and you've seen a new game and you're already fallen in love with it. So that's what we like to see.
We did ask everybody in the audience tonight to put their phones in one of those little lock bag things, but I'm so glad that there are some of you who didn't, so you could log on to the internet, the World Wide Web, and wish list this on your favorite itch.io, I assume, platform. So thank you once again, Venata, for your submission of Brush Burial Gutter World.
And the BD award for video game excellence goes to Nubby's Number Factory. Plinko has never looked quite like this. Get to work making number go up in Mogdogblog's surreal roguelike Nubby's Number Factory. Utilize the magic of over 50 different items in your quest to meet your quota. But watch out, because if you fail, the sun will immediately explode. I think those are some high stakes. That's some serious high stakes gameplay.
That's right, and Nubheads really go hard for Nubby, and it's easy to see why. I love the weird, you called it kind of a play on the edutainment games.
It feels like those old computer games that you would boot up and they would teach you about geometry and things like that. That's the emotion that I get from it. So to pair that, which is comforting in a way, with just full on like number generator really is, it is just kind of, it is jingling keys in a way to me. And I think that that's super fun. Plus like all like the little, like it's got the pipes screensaver situation. I can't say enough. People love this game, and it's for a good reason.
Yeah, I love, it looks like you said, those old edutainment games like Zumbinis, and also it really reminds me of the pipes, Windows screensaver. I'm really into that aesthetic. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, it's amazing. BD, thank you so much for your submission of Nubby's Number Factory.
Breaking news from the Lady Arcaders Arcade, where famed Nubby's Number speedrunner Bystander Tim has finally been located after 6 weeks missing in this arcade cabinet here behind me. We were able to get him on the phone. Bystander Tim, can you hear me? What happened?
I can hear you, Jay. Well, I was just relaxing here at the arcade playing LABOA nominee Nubby's Number Factory when all of a sudden I got hit by lightning. I saw a bunch of sparks, and then everything went dark. And when I came to, I knew right away that I was inside the game.
Wait, are you actually saying that you are inside Nubby's Number Factory right now? Like you got troned or something? How is that even possible?
Well, for one, I'm not in my normal body right now. I'm blue and round now. And then some guy named Tony came over here and he told me to get back to work. And then they threw me at pegs for 4 hours. I'm actually calling you on my break.
That sounds incredibly painful.
Yeah, it might seem cute when Nubby does it, but turns out hitting stuff with your face actually really hurts.
I can only imagine. What else can you tell me about your situation?
Well, there's donuts in the break room, but they're plain, so that's a bummer. Oh, and a poop butt is here.
Poop butt?
Poop butt.
Poop butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Something's happening. I feel tingly.
Tim? Tim, are you there? Can you hear me?
I'm okay. I think that was another lightning strike. I'm not nubbing my numbers anymore. I must be in another game.
What do you see? Can you tell me your surroundings?
Yeah, okay, I'm outside on a beach. The sea's pretty calm, the waves are gently lapping against the shore. It's about 70 degrees. There's some 3-foot tall giant crabs over there, but they seem pretty tame. It's actually pretty nice here.
Could it be a survival game? Are you thirsty? Are there a lot of sticks lying around?
Oh, some people just rolled up. They're wearing capes?
Can you describe these capes for the viewers at home?
Yeah, okay, so one of them is a pretty generic adventurer's cape. The other one it's sort of like a shawl or like a half cape. It's cape-like.
These capes sound incredibly important. What else can you tell me?
Oh my god, they're kicking the crabs. Why?
Bystander Tim, I think you've been transported into the Laboa-nominated game Absalom. This is so exciting.
Oh, those poor crabs. I have to do something.
Please, be careful.
Don't worry. I know how to deal with protagonists. Hello, friends. I'm trapped in this world, and I need a very capable escort to lead me to safety.
Folks, this is unprecedented. For those who are just joining us, Bystander Tim has been zapped into Nubby's Number Factory. And now, mere moments after being double zapped into Absalom, Tim has already leveled up into a quest-giving NPC. Tim, what did they say?
They said no.
Oh, well, that's their loss.
Oh, wait. It's happening again.
Bystander Tim, are you okay? Where are you now?
I'm still on a beach. No, wait, I'm in a desert. There are people riding camels.
How thrilling.
So, this guy keeps yelling at me. He says his name is Basim. My name is Basim. I'm Basim, I think.
Tim, do you know what this means? You've been transported into the Laboa-nominated Assassin's Creed Mirage Valley of Memory DLC.
I only got a couple hours into that one. Do I get to be cool?
Depends. How good are you at stabbing?
This guy's telling me that we're looking for the truth about my father.
Aren't we all?
And so now we're in a graveyard trying to find my dad's grave. And we're hitting on a grieving widow.
Excuse me?
But there haven't been any stabbings yet.
Let's hope for the best.
Oh God, this can't be happening.
What's wrong? Is it a stabbing?
Worse. an escort mission.
Run! You have to get out of there!
I'm trying, but she keeps talking about my friend's body shape in a mildly problematic way.
Why would she do that?
Quick, Enkidu, cause a distraction.
Peck her filthy eyes out!
Oh, thank goodness. I can feel myself getting zapped again.
Viewers, we are witnessing something truly unprecedented and extraordinary. Bystander Tim has found himself in some sort of digital limbo as he continues to bounce around between video games that have all coincidentally been nominated for Lady Arcader's Best of 2025 awards.
Jay, can you hear me? I'm back at the factory.
This is a fascinating new development. You're back at Nubby's Number Factory. Perhaps you're stuck in some sort of spatial loop?
I don't know, but I have to go right now.
What's wrong? Is it a stabbing?
The sun's about to explode. Oh no!
You heard it here first, folks. Bystander Tim has been blown up by the sun. This has been Jaypeg for Lady Arcader's Action News. Back to you at the desk.
I'm Clockwork Ophelia, and you're watching the Lady Arcader's Best of 2025 Awards.
Jay, it is a fantastic night here at La Boa at the Lady Arcader's Best of 2025 Awards, and I'm just absolutely thrilled to be here tonight with you, Jay, and with all of you here in the audience, whether you're here at Lady Arcader's Theater in scenic Toronto, Ontario, or you're watching at home live on the television. Thank you so much for being here. And Jay, let me ask you, we are here in Toronto right now, but where you live,
Very much so.
What's the weather like where you live?
The weather where I live is about 80 degrees. This is not a bit.
That's not a bit, because the weather where I live is about 18 degrees, and that's also not a bit. So just the disparity of weather here in Canada, and as well in our neighbors to the
in this
south.
theater
In
in
this theater
Toronto.
in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and our neighbors to the south in the United
And we
States
do.
of America. We have weather worldwide, and I love that for us. I love that for our audience, and I love that for our next award. The Pakal Award for Video Game Excellence goes to Assassin's Creed Mirage, Valley of Memory. Head to Aula for a family reunion in Valley of Memory, the new DLC from Ubisoft Bordeaux's 2023 action title, Assassin's Creed Mirage. Beautiful vistas and plenty of mysteries to solve make this one a must-play for series fans. And do you want to know something very interesting I found out while looking into this Assassin's Creed entry?
Tell me.
I would love to tell you. So the actor who plays Basim, and I know there are some folks out there who will be as excited about this as I was, it is the actor who plays Agent Stone in the Sonic movies, which you have not seen, Jaypeg, but you should check out definitely after you get back to your hotel here in beautiful Toronto. And speaking of Assassin's Creed, it's got a lot of parkour. Are you familiar with parkour, Jay?
I am familiar with parkour, yes. Peeps, how are you at parkour?
I am awful at parkour. Playing a different video game than this, I had to return it to the store and exchange it for something else, more my speed, because I am awful at parkour in video games and in real life.
At least in video games, you can't get bruises from attempting it, but you know, it is a little bit safer that way. That being said, this game looks super duper fun, and we did have a poll going on in chat, which is when should the next Assassin's Creed game be set, and your answer was the 2010s. So now I am thinking of somebody doing assassinations while some stomp clap hey music plays in the background. I hope they have a skinny scarf or an infinity scarf that they pull up over their head. Like, I've got some visuals here.
Maybe they do the cup song. Maybe Anna Kendrick is there.
Yes.
Thank you so much, everyone, for filling out that poll. And thank you, Pakal, for your submission of Assassin's Creed Mirage Valley of Memory DLC.
And our next award, the 3-Pup Award for Video Game Excellence, goes to Absalom. Roguelite beat-em-ups never looked this cool. Join Outcast heroes on an epic adventure across a beautiful fantasy world in Dotemu's Absalom. Seriously, this game looks wonderful. I love adding an RPG, like traveling party-esque edge to a roguelite, and then adding in like a beat-em-up on top of it. There's been some wonderful beat-em-ups over the years. Peeves, do you have any that you like?
Yeah, let's name some names of some beat 'em ups over the years in opposites. What am I trying to say? Back and forth. I'll go first. Double Dragon.
Turtles in Time.
Scott Pilgrim.
Dynasty Warrior.
God Hand.
Castle Crashers.
River City Girls.
I've run out. The point is, they're very, very fun. This is an awesome, game. Like, it looks really, really cool. I really like the different character designs. It looks really fun. And I personally am really, really interested in checking this one out. Absolutely amazing choice. Absolutely amazing choice of video game. 3-Pup. Thank you so much for your submission.
I need to cough. Excuse me. I'm just so excited to be here tonight with you. Jay, how are you feeling?
I'm doing all right. And I think chat is also chat has some feelings about beat 'em ups as well. They've been suggesting some Streets of Rage 4, TMNT Shredder's Revenge, just lots of really cool stuff. I think beat 'em ups are really satisfying. And something we didn't mention about Absalom. Oh, important. There's a new poll opened up. Chat, are you having fun? Please tell us. Please tell us.
You know, what did you grab from the green room before the show, I grabbed a crisp, refreshing cup of water. Classic hydration choice.
I also took a cup of water. I took some ginger tea, and I took some... Hang on. Well, it's gone now. It's fine. Secret fourth option. Yeah, I took something else. We'll talk about it later.
We'll talk about it later. Let's talk about our next award. The Man's Award for Video Game Excellence goes to Monica Magica, Magia, etc. Build your team of magical girls to help take down witches in Monica Magica, Magia, etc., based on the popular series. With game modes like PvP, online co-op raids, and more, you'll always have something to enjoy.
I think Magical Girl stuff is awesome. I really like that Magical Girl stories often also pair in the experience and acknowledge the mortifying experience of being a teenage girl. And I think they do a great job with it. And Monica is no exception to the rule.
That's right. And Monica is a series. It sort of expects you to already be familiar with magical girl manga or anime, just in general. It is a very subversive experience. So I would say, were anyone to ask, I would say no, it should not be a young girl's first exposure to the magical girl genre. I would suggest something a little lighter, like Sailor Moon.
And that's not to say that Sailor Moon doesn't tackle its own complex narratives. It's just that Madoka is a wild ride on top of that.
That's true. That's true.
But seriously, it looks really fun. I love that this anime inspired like a really, really neat game. And like, I'm excited to see it here.
Mm-hmm, very much so. Mans, thank you so much for your submission of Monica Magica, Magia, etc.
We are live at the Lady Arcaders Memorial Park for Departed Gamers, where development continues on the highly anticipated Deltarune. Joining us is one developer on the project. Hey, thank you for joining us.
Thanks so much for having me. I'm so excited to talk to all of you about the future of the Deltarune project, culminating in Deltarune Chapter 5, coming to all major platforms this year, 2026.
Hey, so I'm just gonna go ahead and ask what everybody is wanting to know. What can you tell us about Deltarune?
There's so much that I am so excited to share with all of you about all the amazing things that we've been working on, but I do have to remind you, I can't tell you everything because all of the secrets and the story of Deltarune is really what makes the game so special to so many people.
Right, mysterious, exciting.
Right, so are there any new mechanics or characters?
You might find yourself taking a trip through a mysterious double door that you've seen in Chris's hometown, in Deltarune Chapter 5, releasing on all major platforms in 2026.
I'm really excited to see some of our old friends.
Keep your eyes out for a familiar dreamer. You might see them in Deltarune Chapter 5, releasing on all major platforms in 2026.
I don't know what that means, but you know, I'm sure there are people out there who do.
And I'm also really excited to talk about something that might be a little exciting for a lot of players that are familiar to the series. In the Witch's Labyrinth this time around, You'll be fighting some magical fiends depicted more femininely with magical staves and hair bows.
That sounds like Magica Magica Magia Zedra. Are you sure that you're not talking about Magica Magica Magia Zedra?
I'd prefer if we could stick to Deltarune Chapter 5, releasing on all major platforms in 2026. How about this? I can let you know that a spectral named friend will be making an appearance with their 5 equally lovable friends as you solve puzzles and defeat enemies.
Isn't
that's the Lonesome Guild.
No, it's the one with the ghost, but the ghost is called Ghost, and then there's like the town, it's called the Care or something like that.
Right, yeah.
Please don't leak the story of Deltarune Chapter 5 releasing on all major platforms in 2026. That's the thing, that the story and the secrets are what people love about Toby Fox's project.
Do you have anything to say about the project Deltarune?
Who are you? Do you even know Toby Fox?
I'm not technically affiliated with Toby Fox, but as the world's biggest fan of Deltarune, I kind of have a more spiritual connection to him, as I understand his vision better than anyone else possibly could, maybe even himself.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, we're done.
Well, you really won't want to miss the intermission in the middle of Deltarune Chapter 5, coming to all major platforms in 2026, where Chris, Susie, and the rest of the Deltarune gang you know and love travel to a futuristic France. But things go a little wrong, as at the age of 33...
Wait, that game wasn't even nominated. Please shut up.
You're done. Hey,
it's been an absolute pleasure to talk with all of you about the future of Deltarune Chapter 5, coming to all major platforms in 2026. Please look forward to additional information about the series coming out later this year.
Wait, I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah, cut the cameras. Cut the damn cameras. Get us out of here.
We're done.
I'm Astrid the Horror Girl, and you're watching the Lady Arcaders Best of 2025 Awards.
Welcome back to Laboa 25, the Lady Arcaders Best of 2025 Awards. My name is Sweet Peeps.
And I am Jaypeg, and we've been having a wonderful time here tonight. We can just hear the crowd roaring in this theater here in Toronto, and you chat back home, you may be roaring as well. If you are, type roar into chat now. But see, yes, if you add an XD, you're roaring even louder. It means extra loud. Yeah. But for real, we're having a phenomenal time. There is a poll open right now asking you a very important question. Did you enjoy the polls?
I personally enjoyed them. I'm going to vote right now. Yes! Wow, amazing, fantastic. Jay, what has been your favorite?
But without further ado, you know, I've loved... I would like to point out that, you know, the chat involvement has been phenomenal. We've seen some amazing games, and I've really enjoyed watching people fall in love with new submissions that they've never seen before. We've seen multiple times somebody has mentioned adding this to their wish list, immediately liking something and going, I didn't know about this, let me add that. That's why we're here. We are sharing not just our love of games to say, hey, I want to give this game credit, but to make sure other people love it as well. And speaking of games we love, I would be remiss not to go on to our next award. The Lori D. Bunnykins Award for Video Game Excellence goes to the Lonesome Guild. Build relationships and test your might against the oncoming mists of loneliness in the land of Ater in Tiny Bowl Studios' The Lonesome Guild. In it, you, as an amnesiac ghost named Ghost, help a ragtag bunch of animal pals find hope in the darkness. Seriously, this game is all about connection. Like, this game is about making friends and connecting with others in the face of loneliness. It's in the name, but that really is the point of this game, and I think that's beautiful. I also really, really like the art style. Peebs, what did you think of the art?
The art is so cute, so gorgeous, and you know, I want to talk a little bit about a sort of subgenre of RPGs, anthropomorphized animal RPGs, and I would of course be remiss without mentioning my favorite one of those, Super Mario RPG, because of a little guy who's a tadpole.
I suppose that counts. You could make an argument for that. I think another good suggestion is Super Lesbian Animal RPG, and I just wanted to say that because let's go lesbians. But for real, The Lonesome Guild looks like an amazing game. It looks like it's going to absolutely like tug at my heartstrings in the best way, and I'm really, really excited to look into it. Thank you so much, Lori D. Bunnykins, for your submission of The Lonesome Guild.
The Twilight Autumn and Sporadic Erratic Award for Video Game Excellence goes to Deltarune, Chapter 3 and 4. The follow-up to the 2021 spiritual sequel to Undertale. It's time to head into the TV with Chris, Susie, and Ralze as they continue their search for the Roaring Knight in Toby Fox's Deltarune Chapters 3 and 4. So, it's an anagram.
What is it an anagram of?
It's an anagram of... This pen is not good. Undertale!
Oh my god! No, but seriously, the award's so nice, or the game's so nice, it was nominated twice. Who can say anything, like, other than the fact that Deltarune rules? The music is incredible, the characters and the story is so fun. Toby Fox is real darn good. You know, real up-and-comer Toby Fox. There's not much to say about this game that hasn't been said because it's adored, and it's adored for a reason. So
That's right. That's
fully
right.
agree.
It is adored for a reason, and that reason is it's pretty darn good. It's fantastic. It's one of those games, one of those generational games that it excites me. It jazzes me up, and I'm so happy for it. Thank you, Twilight Autumn and Sporadic Erratic, for your submission of Deltarune Chapters 3 and 4.
That was really messed up, huh?
Yeah, I'm glad that whole ordeal is over.
You want to finish the show now?
Yeah, it's a pretty good idea.
Wow, thank you all so much for coming to the second annual Lady Arcaders Best of Awards. I have been Sweet Peeps.
And my name has been Jaypeg. And we did have one final poll that y'all answered, which was, chat, did you enjoy the polls? And the answer was Deltarune to the polls.
Congratulations to Deltarune to the polls for winning our final poll of the night. But before we head on out of here, I want to remind everyone that if you're a woman or femme interested in joining the Lady Arcaders Discord server, request an invite today by visiting ladyarcaders.com today.
And we have one more special announcement for everybody. Lady Arcaders is going to be celebrating its 4-year anniversary on February 14th with a Twitch community raid train, and that's going from Thursday, February 12th to Sunday the 15th. So keep an eye out for that schedule, everybody. It's coming and you're not going to want to miss it. This is a wonderful celebration of our amazing, amazing community, just like this was right now.
That's right. Good night, everybody. Stay safe, because scary cars that have ghosts in them are out there.
I think this is about Laboa.
Sorry,
Line.
You're not making any sense.
No cheeses for us Mises.
I got red.
You want to let Rara in?
This is an ambush, baby. This is an ambush. PvP League of Legends, baby.
No, you don't.
Thank you, I got it.
No, I got it first.
The excitement is palpable. No feet for free.
Oh no! Leg Lady Arcaders.
No.
I want video games to be like about nothing.
Fascinating.
Really cool people, and they're really fun and stuff to room with. And I don't want to stab them. There's no stabbings. Ooh, I just vibrated.
We are live at the Lady Arcaders Memorial Park for the part. Get scared.
So you are welcome to have your phone.
Oh, wait.
I just wanted to check. I'm off book.
I'm off book.
I practiced. We just gotta make sure. I practice.
I'm off book. I just like the book.
I just.
Yeah, exactly.
Crime, when have you ever known me and Jay to not do something completely normal?
Yeah, we're like the Merry and Pippin from Lord of the Rings of being normal.
We're like the the Boromir and the Faramir, one of us is more loved by our father than the other one is. Because turns out we actually share a father.
Yeah, this is a wild lore drop of a way to tell you this crime, but that's true.
I don't know why it's relevant to Laboa, but it is.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, this is the Lady Arcader's Super Bright Light Challenge. Ready?
And this is Jackass.